Alright, sure. Let's do Mackerel.
Doesn't it feel so much calmer and focused out there? In fact,
Shut
I'm
up.
gonna leave Weaver on mute a while. Let him cool down.
Those are...
waste of skin, Hal.
Oh hey, those are
Careful now,
class 1 cut
Curzon.
points.
I
Okay.
can put you on leave too.
I was afraid
like
that
your
those were
pal, Lou.
class 2 meaning
You know
explosives.
the real beauty of that? When you're on leave, you're still Link's property. Can't do much of anything without our say-so.
Shouldn't we be working instead of chatting?
Oh, I am working, Curzon. This is my job. You, on the other hand, you better get to it. You
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
Kaido.
Yes, sir.
And you, 52. Let's get those ships stripped, people.
Am I 52? I don't remember. I think I just... Ah, shit, I just blew up No! That antenna was worth so much more.
Raw material accepted.
Okay, fine, that's what's worth... What? 50k? It was worth 50k, and that's another ship blowing up in the background.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Right? That was a ship blowing up and not just gate doing gate things. Like, there is a jump gate thingy somewhere around here that's also doing the occasional ship jumping. But I think that was straight up just another ship blowing up. Might be that the frequency of those events increased with the story progression because, you know, missing out on required safety training and all that kinda incentivizes ships blowing up into your face if you don't know what you're doing. But yeah, this thing goes right there. This thing follows right behind. Oops, that was actually way lighter than expected. This thing is still connected somewhere. Yep, down there. There. And you go after. Yeah, this antenna stump is a bit of a fuck up, but
Material deposited.
whatever.
Account credit applied. Object processed. Transferring credit.
I'm basically just doing dismantling this ship because it supposedly has a component that I need to fix up the ship that I need for my escape, I guess. You can take off the outer plating of those, but I don't see much point in doing that because it's already light enough to move otherwise. Might be if you don't have the grappling thingy upgraded enough that it's... I think it was necessary early on. So... Where's the airlock again on this one? Right side on the... Yep, right side on the side.
Airlock depressurizing.
Great benefit of this easy ship is that it's technically, well, supposedly, well, it's the first ship you dismantle, so
Airlock pressurizing.
it's fairly easy on the inside. He said, staring right at a fucking fuel tank. Okay. I want to talk to whoever crammed this thing full of... Okay, here's the iron coil I actually needed. Okay, I can leave now. I want to talk to whoever the fuck crammed this thing so full that it's completely unfeasible to actually dismantle. Like, I can't move around. What the fuck is this? The atmosphere thing is over here, so let's depressurize and
Air pressure level decreasing.
I forgot that it's compartmentalized. You know what? I'm gonna repressurize it.
Air pressure level increasing.
Open the door. And depressurize it over here. Because that means that all this loose shit, including the fuel tank that... Okay, it's mounted. Including the fuel tank isn't coming flying my way. Things might still go terribly, terribly wrong. Okay. Okay, here's the deal. I am gonna, wait. Oh no! Okay, dismantling the fuel tank. Putting it up there. Dismantling that. Putting it up there. And then... cutting those points and hoping for the best. This is a soft crate, which is volatile, as in it can burn. So taking that, that's a fuel tank. Just taking that because I don't trust the game to not have that blow up in my face. And okay, this is now a loose panel that can be bumped out of the way. Thank you. Sometimes it takes a bit of convincing to do that, though that just seems to be a problem that I'm having today, where a lot of things are stuck within each other. But yeah, okay, so like most of the cargo value of this ship is just in the hilarious amount of cargo that's on there. Like, it's rammed full of cargo, and someone abandoned it to strip down. Why am I the one just pulling out the last cargo that it loaded? Couldn't that have been left to someone else? Well, at least this ship only got a Class 1 reactor, which means no coolant system to worry about, and straight up just... Okay. And straight up just means, yeah, I'm pulling the reactor and dumping it on the barge down there. And that's basically all the reactor has to do, or all the reactor disassembly required. There is still a time limit, but once again, there is no need to disconnect any engines. There is no need to pick up some fuel, some cryo coolant thingy for the reactor, and yeah, the reactor itself is also not worth as much, obviously. Also, might as well open the airlock. And yeah, that's what I meant, like, there's 3 fuel canisters in here. Okay, fine, I picked up the first one without needing it, but there's 3 fuel canisters in here. Like, why? Would be too easy with an oxygen canister, right? Because if there was like a fuel canister and 2 oxygen canisters, I wouldn't have to go back the entire shift to dismantle this thing. Though I usually get through the Mackerel ships within like... I think the fastest I've done was like 25 minutes. Though that one wasn't rammed with cargo to the gills. Like this one is. Just insane amounts of cargo. I'm not even done with the cargo. There's still soft crates stacked to the ceiling, and there's also a Oh yeah, there's a radiation filter. Right, that's why it's hazard level 9. Wait, is that why it's hazard level 9? That still doesn't seem right. I think I've... Did I have other radiation filters hazard level 7? I don't remember. But they are hazard level 8 at least, so I think the majority of the hazard level was straight up just the the coolant tanks and the fuel tank in the cargo. Which, yeah, fair enough, if you fuck that up, the whole ship's gonna explode in a spectacular cryo fuel fireworks, but yeah, it didn't happen. So I'm fine. Also, there's some part to pick up back here. Oh hey, 2 more fuel tanks. There was something floating up here that I could pick up. It's gone now. Great. Okay, fine. Whatever. First of all, thruster release. You can technically juggle the thruster out through the thruster cap, but I usually just detach the whole thing like that. Those 4 cut points and the whole thing just detaches. Alright, there it is. Please tell me it's just... Please tell me it's just... Okay, it's just a detachment. I was wondering because I was just looking for a... that's gonna be annoying to juggle out. Oh hey, there's... Okay, never mind, there's actually 2 radiation filters. Okay, yeah, that might make more sense for the hazard rating, I guess. Because that means don't jostle the whole ship around too much, because you're gonna get irradiated. Wait, no. Okay, I think I can open this up now without too much of a problem. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, don't jostle the whole ship around or you're gonna get irradiated parts of the hangar. But I'm not sure if that's only if you take the filters out of their containment thing or not. I haven't tried jostling them around a whole lot because I just stuck to the whole don't do that advice you get when you unlock them, and yeah, I haven't had much problem with them due to just sticking to the advice that you get for dealing with them. Alright, just... Right, there's also lights down there. That cut point. Wait, did I... I apparently didn't miss a cut point, so I already got that one. You go down there. You go down there, and that was the light. Gonna take a bit of a step back from that one, because those junction boxes usually arc a lot when you pick them up. There's a lamp. I actually haven't gotten to the inside of the ship, which is weird, because yeah, this type of ship actually has nothing between the, or has the outside panels just as part of the main cargo bay.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
While like these side sections still contain some stuff. I don't even know how to... This ship has no easy access to those, does it? Oh well. Gonna undo the cut points and from the engine section, and gonna find out that somehow this in-between space is pressurized. Wouldn't be the first time. Right. Can I? Let's be ballsy and try it. What did I just destroy? Okay, aluminum panel. I wasn't close enough to just focus on the cut point itself. Okay, so basically now this panel contains the reactor, because this reactor just has its containment panel that when it's unlatched from it goes critical, and oh no, I just noticed what direction the reactor's in. Ah, fucking hell. Why? I mean, I've had it mounted on the side, I've had it mounted straight up in the in-between space over here, which also was a fun way to deal with this. But I don't remember if I've... Wait, no, the top mounted is usually the normal one and you just cut out the bottom and drop it down. I don't know why I decided to cut out the top and just do it this way, but there we go. There's the reactor. And yeah, you get a nice music, dynamic music thingy that, yeah, you just fucked with the reactor, but yeah, it's already safe. And yeah, this also, these doors are like the doors where I tried to actually salvage the doors, and yeah, you have to close the doors and then cut away the outside, and it's totally not worth the effort to do that, because you just waste a bunch of time on it, while the door is worth about as much as the side panels over there. Speaking of, this thing apparently has no air filters, so no problem there. I mean, it's got the radiation filters, which are a little bit more effort to pull out, but not actually that much more effort. But yeah, it took me like 3 or 4 ships on the first couple attempts till I figured out that the air filters are actually a thing, and I was wondering, hey, yeah, destroyed air filter, what's that? Till I found out, oh yeah, it's part of the panels, you have to sort of cut them out bit by bit to actually salvage them. And there is an option to just go the quick way and just vaporize the cut point or the panel stuff around it, which is usually the easier way of doing it, because you just heat it up until it dissolves. And the other option is to just cut it out manually by just applying like, the one option is heating it up with this, the other option is cutting it out with this, and you can do it, but why? Alright. Got that out of there, so... I mean, I know why. You can technically still salvage, like, part of the strips that make that up, like those things. Like, one of those things that I accidentally evaporated over up there somewhere. But yeah, it's not actually that valuable. So the effort is mostly usually just better spent elsewhere. Speaking of effort better spent elsewhere, basically none of this stuff can be cut with the laser cutter, so I don't have to get up close and personal to just take that stuff out. And now the whole back thing is loose with those cut points, and now I can also take this out to juggle out the engine itself. Come on, give me the lamp and move it down there. Currently thinking about if I've ever got a ship salvaged 100%. Like, nothing destroyed at all. I don't think I did because, first of all the doors, like the doors in the main section, not the normal doors in the airlocks or something. Okay, like, those airlock doors get scrapped, those doors get scrapped, and the doors on the outside don't get scrapped because those go in the recycler, which is the appropriate thing for doors. Right, where was I? That thing is cut loose, that thing isn't, so... Now it is. Right. Yes, it is. Fuel pipes and coolant pipes are still hilariously heavy, and I need oxygen. Alright. Would be funny to just not have the alert and just randomly die if you don't pay attention, but I think that would only be funny like 1 or 2 times. Yeah. Come on.
Processing object.
Yeah.
Applying credits to account.
Put that up, out, and over. And the whole bag is loose, so I can just say move it. Which also gives me access to this, which... Oh hey, 2 more fuel tanks. How nice. I've started to expect those fuel tanks in the higher level macros because, yeah, that's just how things go. Right, those are the fuel release. Wait, how do I even get to the front again? Because on the previous ones I usually shimmied around the side where there isn't a radiation containment unit in there. But as you can clearly see over here, no such thing over here. Can you please stop moving? This is kinda concerning. This whole thing is straight to the processor, so that edge of the processor. It's basically light enough for me to jostle around with the grappler, but still takes some effort, so I won't do that. Right, those are the double nacelle thingies. Yeah, 75. I hit the right every 25% thingamagic. Every 25% durability, you just lose something. Getting this thing out of there is annoying. Right. Until you realize that those are cut points that don't have a value. Like, you can see a value over there, but cut points don't have value. So you can just freely take him out and...
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
that means I can... Those fuel tanks are a lot heavier than the other ones. Even though I supposedly flushed the fuel out, so they shouldn't have any fuel left in them.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Alright, so that. Grab the other fuel pipe. And then grab the fuel tank. Drop it down there. Come on. Drink. And
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
that also means I can freely cut away those nacelles, since I was mostly worried about the fuel tank blowing up in my face, as they tend to do when you work with the laser cutter in right next to them. Alright. And weight-wise... Okay, yeah, just gonna tether them down. And the whole ship moves. Alright. Okay, so for the
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
gonna do something slightly different from what I usually do, which is leave the radiation filters for last.
Processing valuable
I'm just gonna
deposit.
take him out now.
Credits transferred.
This is a cut point that you can technically easily just blab away like that, but precision and all that.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Alright, that cover plate goes there.
Process
And
object.
now what?
Applying credits to account.
Since I technically still can't fit through this. Alright, yeah, I forgot. Wait. No! No, don't tell me that this whole thing is connected to this frame, because that means I gotta cut it as well. Ugh. Cutting out this thing is gonna be annoying. Well, at least I don't have to worry about jostling about the whole thing. Is the front of this... The last couple of times I disassembled Mackerels, I just threw the whole front and back, like cockpit to stern, just into the furnace, the central part, but yeah, I completely forgot that you can just get around by those cut points, which are definitely a thing. Right. Let's get the airlock out of there. Oh hey, coolant cell. Yoink. Yoink. So there's a lamp.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
And as you can see now, those two are not right. I'm starting to see the difficulty level because, first of all, just more random shit that can explode in your face if you handle it wrong.
Salvage secured. Account credit
And
applied.
secondly, it's all close to cut points that you need to cut to actually get large sections of the ship loose.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Like, yeah, that now just moves right there.
Valuable
And
object processed.
wait.
Credits deposited.
Alright, yeah, I forgot that this thing was literally just held in place by magic. You are not going there.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
You are going there, and I apparently can't jostle you around in the right direction, so you go there and come on, gimme. Thank you.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
There, I was about to say there's supposed to be a lamp, but I don't even remember if I
Object
took that out.
accepted for processing.
Alright, let's strip the insides of the cockpit. I stripped the insides of the cockpit from that side, so let's not do that, and instead just dump it right into the furnace. Hey, you're supposed to go that way, so you are gonna go that way. Right.
Material deposited.
Oh yeah, and there goes the cockpit door. Right. Nice maintenance lights that you can't... Like, a lot of the larger hulls make a lot more sense where you,
Registered. Transferring
where those maintenance lights actually kinda make sense because you got maintenance access to that stuff. This ship, kinda not. You gotta take it apart to actually access that stuff. Am I stupid? Yes, I am indeed stupid. There's a cut point all the way to the back that I need to take out. And then I can just move the whole of this side thing into the processor without a second thought. Just... yeah, 7 tons. Just... yoink. 2 tethers go there and it opens up. Solar battery goes there.
salvage secured. Credit.
Never mind, that's a power cell. Was it always a power cell? I remember it being called a solar battery on a different ship, but that was a while ago. Okay, so it's still moving back there, so that's fine. Gotta deal with the... Sure.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Yeah, salvage goal reached. Where was I?
Salvage goal
Right.
cleared. Rewards allocated.
I was about to just dismantle the airlock. Airlock. Should be done now. So first of all, did I take off the? I did take off the panel on the outside, and also the one on the inside. So 7 tons. Okay, good to go. Into the processor you go. 2 tethers just to make it speedy enough, and right, barges up there, down there, whatever. It's in space. In 0G perspective kinda doesn't matter. Up, down, who cares? It's what you're currently oriented to at. Right, this one has the cut here points for easy access, and yeah, I should hit those more often, but I kinda don't, so okay. Yeah. Let's see if that... And it's still connected, so I got it right. And it's still connected. Okay. Thirteen. So what part is still connected? Oh, right. Nope. Okay, and now begins the guessing. So I disconnected that. Vaporize that. Somehow, you know, I can just straight up look through that. I can straight up. Please don't. It's still connected. How the fuck is this still connected? This is not supposed to still be connected. I mean, on the other hand, also so is this, but yeah, I don't give a fuck. Oh, so this is still connected? How? You tell me! No, it isn't. Yeah, like, the connections in this game are usually sort of okay, but sometimes they are a bit funky. Alright, that's a destroyed can of thruster fuel. I don't think I destroyed that, but come on. Get into the furnace. Right. Where's the rest of the ship? Yeah. Huh. Apparently there's a single strut of gonna grab some more oxygen, and then I'm gonna take apart the last few parts of the ship.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
So Alright. Let's do it the quick and easy way. Cut there. Wait, you're telling me I can't even cut the radiation shielding? That's neat. That means I don't really have to be concerned with that. And... okay. How is that still connected? Oh, right. And same on the on the bottom. And that should mean, yep, those are now two separate parts. One of that goes right there, and the other one goes right there. Come on. Go in.
Valuable object processed.
Okay.
Awarded.
I was worried about the amount of oh hey. Another random aluminum strut just hanging out.
Raw
Yoink.
material deposited.
800 credits. So completely not worth it. I was kind of worried about the amount of stuff apparently still missing, but yeah, those radiation shieldings apparently take up quite a bit, so yeah. There we go, that's Mackerel stripped down in, what was that, 45 minutes. And it was packed with random shit on the inside. So destroyed. Aluminium, a door, some glass. Yeah, that's the cockpit glass. I don't bother with helping that. Aluminium panel. I think that was also from getting the radiation thing. And the antenna I blew up. Wait. Saved one antenna. Destroyed two? Okay, so apparently I destroyed two. I didn't even find the second one. Yeah, the radiation shielding is really expensive. I mean, so are the radiation filters, but those... okay, fine, it's two of those as well. Yeah, sure.
New certification level awarded.
Hooray, new certification means I can buy the demo charges now. I don't know which one of those.